So hello students. Now in today's video we will discuss about priority queue. So we have already seen what is a linear queue, what is a circular queue, and what is a double-ended queue. Now this is the last type of queue that we will going to see in today's video. So what is a priority queue? See, basically it is an extension of a linear queue, or you can call it circular queue. So it is basically a queue, but the queue contains element on the basis of priority value. So how can we define it? A priority queue is a collection of elements like just any ordinary queue. A priority queue is also a collection of element where each element which are present in a queue, so whatever elements that are present in a queue do have a priority associated with them. So every element must have a priority associated with them such that the following rules must be satisfied in the queue. Okay, so if there are some rules satisfied, then we say a queue as a priority queue. Okay, so these are the two rules that must be satisfied within the queue. So first of all, all the element of a queue must have a priority value, and then that queue must satisfy these two rules. Then we say it is a priority queue. So what are the two rules that must be satisfied? Now elements in the queue are processed according to the order of priority. So according to the order of their priority. So processed means, see, suppose in a queue there are some elements. So why elements are inserted in a queue? Because at later point those elements must be processed in some manner, and when the elements are processed, we will say the elements are no longer required and they must be removed from the queue. So these elements in a queue are processed according to the order of the priority, and once they are processed they must be removed. So any element who have the higher priority must be removed from the queue first. Okay, now when two elements have equal priority, so if there are two elements having same priority, in that case which one will be processed first? Then they are processed as per FIFO rule. So what is FIFO rule? First in, first out rule. So now the bottom line is, if there is a queue, then we can say that queue will be a priority queue if at all the elements that are present in the queue must have a priority value associated with them, and they are processed or they are removed from the queue according to the priority. So if any element has the higher priority, then it must be removed from the queue first, and when two elements becomes equal priority, in that case there is a tie. So there is a equality tie. The tie will be broken by the arrival time. So whichever element enters into the queue earliest time, and that element must be processed first. So we say FIFO, first in first out order. Okay, so let me give an example, then you will understand better about the priority queue. When we say priority value, what is it? What is a priority value? See, a priority value means every element or every data must be assigned a number. We call that number as priority number, and that number determines the importance, or you can say that number gives the privilege of an element. So to explain what is priority, let me give you an example. Now suppose you are visiting a temple and for a darshan, and when you visit to a temple there is a queue. People are standing in a queue. So whoever comes first, that people must avail his darshan first, and he will leave the queue. So this is a normal queue. But suddenly, suppose some high profile person, or let's say some VIP arrives, and immediately you will feel that he has given a more importance, and so instead, even if that VIP person arrives late, but all other person waiting in standing in the queue has to wait, and the VIP person enters for the darshan first, and because he is given more importance than at normal people. Okay, so that means his priority is higher than other people. So that's how, therefore he has been given importance and he has been allowed to enter into the darshan first. Similarly, when we talk about a queue data structure in computer, priority queue data structure, the elements may arrive at any interval of time, but the moment the priority of an element is supposed to be higher than other element, then that element has to be processed first. Okay, so priority, when we say priority, a priority value or a number must be associated with every element. Okay, now it is up to the designer, it is up to the programmer that who determine that how to think that priority value. See, in some implementation, if the number is less, then we say priority is more, or in some other implementation, if the priority number is higher, then we say the priority or importance is higher. Okay, so let me give an example. Now suppose I have written down some elements according to their order of arrival. Order of arrival means in a queue, the first data element that is supposed to enter is A, then second B, then C, then D, then E, then F. This is the order of arrival of the 6 elements in a queue. Now in an ordinary linear queue that maintains FIFO order, element A has to be processed first because it arrives first, then element B, then C, then D, then E, and then F. This is how the data will be inserted, and also same sequence must be maintained for removal. But now I have associated some priority number with each element. So the priority number of A is 2, priority number for B is 1, priority number for C is 3, priority number for D is again 2, E is 2, and F is 3. Okay, so this is the priority number. Now let us assume that in my example, what I am considering, that lower the number, higher the priority. So lower the number means if the priority number is less, then I will give him more importance, I will give him more privilege. So here, out of these elements, who has the highest priority? B. B has the highest priority because its priority number I given is 1. So I am saying that in my example, I have taken that lower the number, higher the priority. Okay, so the one has highest priority. Then the next higher priority is A, D, and E, because all of them have priority number 2. A, D, E has equal priority, and then C and F has same priority, that is 3. Okay, now suppose there is a queue where this element has to enter, has to inserted, and this element has to be removed. Okay, in some sequence. So I am making the diagram here. Okay, so let us assume that first insert A has been conducted. Okay, so how the elements will be inserted? 1, 2, 3. These are the some position. Now the first element that will arrive in the queue is A, because I have inserted A. Right now the queue was empty, so there is no element, so A has been inserted. Okay, what is the priority number of A? The priority number of A is 2. Now after some time I have issued insert B. Okay, now let me tell you how these elements will be inserted. Already I will see that is A in the first position, but now when B is entered, what is the priority of B? The priority of B is 1. Already in the queue there is an element A whose priority was 2. So out of A, when B arrives, we have to compare the priority of B with the existing value of A. So what is the priority value of A? That is 2, and B is 1. So who has the higher priority? Definitely now we will say B has the higher priority, because I have already told you that lower the number, higher the priority. I have taken that situation. So the value A will be shifted to the backwards, and B will arrive here, and before B there will be A, and this will be the arrangement of the queue, so that if at all at this moment I have to delete something, which one will be removed from the queue? B will be removed first. That means we say B will be processed and removed first if there is only two elements. So if the queue has only two elements, that is B and A, B will be processed first because B has higher rank, higher priority than A. Although we have A comes in the queue first and B comes next, but still because the priority of B is more, then B will be there in the front of the queue. Okay. Now after some time, suppose insertion has processing has not taken place yet, but now insert C. So what is the priority of C? Let's see. The priority of C is 3. So now the priority of C is 3 means it has the least priority, it has the lowest priority among A, B and C. Already that in the queue there are B, A, and now C has to be inserted, and its priority is lowest among these two. So B will be there, then there will be A, then we have C. So B's priority is 1, A's priority is 2, and C's priority is 3. Okay, this will be my front, and this will be my rear, and this will be my front. Now suppose again insert D. D is being inserted. So when D is inserted, what should be the structure of the queue? Okay, now this is the structure. What is the priority value of D? It is 2. Now where shall the value D will be inserted? Now right now the rear of the queue is C, and what is its priority? The priority of C is 3, and now priority of D is 2. So the priority of D is higher than C. Okay, so definitely the value C will be pushed back. Okay, so there are 3 positions, so C will move to the 4th position. This is C. Now D shall enter, D shall be inserted in any position between these 3, but already there are B and A. So now what is the priority of D? 2, and what after C there is A. So what is the priority of A? A's priority is also 2. So now equal priority. So priority of D is same as A. So in such case the normal FIFO rule should be maintained. So FIFO rule means whichever comes first, that will be in the front. So out of A and D, see, B has the highest rank, so B will be there, A will present here, and D will present just behind A. Why so? Because A and D have same priority. Okay guys, so I hope you understood this concept. Okay, now suppose I will perform delete operation. After this 4 insertion, suppose now instead of inserting any 2 element, for the 2 more element, I will perform delete operation first. Means I have to process something. So out of these 4 elements, which one will be processed? The element which is at the front of the queue. So front of the queue, which one is at the front? The data B is at the front of the queue. Okay, why so? Because B has the highest priority, that is 1. Okay, so the highest priority element is now processed, and it is removed from the queue. So what will be the structure of the queue right now? This position is remain vacant. Then we have A, then we have D, then we have C. Okay, now after this deletion, now suppose we perform again insertion. So which one we insert? Now suppose we insert E. So what is the priority of E? The priority of E is how much? 2. Okay, so already in the queue there are A, D, C. So the priority of E is higher than C. Why? Because C's priority is 3. So priority of E is higher than C but equal to A and D. Okay, so when E's priority is equal to A and D and already in the queue A and D are already available, so E must be inserted behind D but before C because C has lower priority. So what will be the structure of the queue? A, D, E and then we have C. Okay, so I hope you understood right now. Now further, if we perform further insertion, who will be inserted? The value F will be inserted because this is the, now suppose I will perform insert F. Insert F. So where shall the value F will be inserted? This value F will be inserted definitely behind C, at the rear of C. Why so? Because F's priority is 3 and C's priority is 3. So both have same priority and C arrives first, so it will be remain in its position. Now F will be inserted behind C. Okay, so this will be the structure of the. Now if we perform deletion, which one will be removed first? First A will be removed. Okay, because of its higher priority. Is that clear, guys? So this is what the priority queue is all about. So in next video we will discuss how a priority queue is implemented in the memory. Okay, so till then, thank you.